The Extang Trifecta ALX is a premium auto-latching soft-fold bed cover that features a heavy-duty Ancona pebble grain vinyl exterior and an aircraft-grade aluminum frame that is lightweight yet super strong. Its rotary release latching system makes it extremely easy to use, and it's easy to install. So let's get started. The Trifecta ALX includes both a T20 and a T27 Torx wrench, as well as a 2.5mm hex wrench. You'll also want to have a utility knife, a tape measure, and a pair of pliers handy to help with the install. We're installing the cover on our 2021 Ford F-150 pickup. Although similar, the installation may vary slightly on other models. Be sure to check with your application-specific installation guide for details. It's also a good idea to thoroughly clean the areas where the bed cover will be mounted to the truck bed. This helps minimize the chance of dirt and debris getting trapped under the bed cover. The Trifecta ALX comes fully assembled inside the box and includes 2 striker brackets and hardware. Start by removing the bed cover assembly and place it across the bed rails at the front of the truck bed nearest to the cab. Unbuckle the retaining straps and unfold the cover. Adjust the position of the unfolded bed cover so that it is evenly spaced from side to side between the bed rails. You can usually eye it, but the tape measure will help you position it with much more accurate results. Also check the fore and aft position of the cover. At the tailgate, lift the cover open slightly and confirm that 2 of the fin seals are making contact across the top of the tailgate. Adjust the cover's position accordingly. At the front of the cover, lift the corner to make sure that the rubber seal is compressed against the top of the bulkhead. Adjust the cover as needed. Once the cover is properly positioned, carefully fold the bed cover panels forward, starting at the rear until the panels are stacked behind the cab. Be careful not to shift the cover as you fold it. Now, you're ready to install the clamps. If your truck is fitted with plastic caps over the bed rails, you'll need to verify that the plastic doesn't extend past the sheet metal. If it does, you will need to use a utility knife to carefully trim the plastic to the width and height of the clamp to expose the lower edge of the sheet metal to ensure that the clamps make solid contact with it. The front clamp must make direct contact with the metal bed rail flange. Failure to do so could result in damage to the cover or the vehicle. On this truck, the metal is nearly flush with the plastic bed rail caps, so no trimming necessary. Inside the front bow of the truck bed cover, fold down one of the retaining clamps and slide it out towards the bedside rail. Make sure that the hook of the clamp is positioned under the metal bed rail flange. Then hand tighten the clamp until the hook makes direct contact with the metal bed rail flange. Then tighten the clamp an additional 2 turns. Do not use any tools to tighten the clamps. Now repeat this process on the other side of the truck. Now, close the bed cover and open the tailgate to install the rear striker brackets. These brackets are a 3-piece assembly that consists of the front striker bracket, the backing plate, and a nut plate, all of which are held together with 2 Torx head screws. Secure the striker bracket to the bottom of the metal bed rail so that the bracket's hoop is aligned with and engages the latch assembly on the underside of the cover. Use the provided T27 Torx wrench to tighten the attaching screws while you continue to maintain alignment between the bed cover latch and the bracket hoop. Repeat this process on the other side. The latch assembly on the bed cover comes from the factory only partially tightened to allow for adjustment during the installation process. With the rear bed cover panel in the lowered position, adjust the position of each latch so that it engages with the striker hoop with minimal resistance. Once adjusted, use the provided T20 Torx wrench to hand tighten the front screw on both the driver and passenger side latches. Do not use power tools. Tighten by hand only. Now use the provided 2.5mm hex wrench to tighten the 2 actuator set screws and secure the latch cables. The actuator is positioned on the rearmost bow between the latches. You can now rotate the actuator knob to verify that it is properly disengaging the latches. Then, fold the first cover panel forward and tighten the remaining T20 Torx rear latch screw on both the driver and passenger side latches and actuator. With all of the hardware now secure, a final adjustment can be made to ensure a snug fit and a firm seal. With the tailgate open, loosen the 2 striker bracket screws slightly using the T27 Torx wrench and move the striker bracket downward. This will pull the cover down to firmly meet the bed cap and tailgate cap. Make sure that both sides are level and uniform in appearance, and then retighten the screws using the T27 Torx wrench. If your truck is equipped with a power tailgate function like this one, check to make sure that it will still open and close smoothly with the cover closed. If necessary, adjust the cover forward slightly. The cover features 2 tether straps that are pre-installed over the bow at the front of the cover assembly, each with a clamp fitted to the end of the tether. Install the tether clamp to the bedside rail as far forward as possible. Hand tighten the knob on the clamp and then repeat on the other side. It's a good idea to check and retighten the retaining clamps and hardware after the first week of driving the vehicle, and periodically after that. Same with the tether strap knobs. This helps to ensure a good fit and a trouble-free operation. Now, with the truck bed cover fully installed, let's take a minute to familiarize ourselves with the bed cover's operation. To open the Trifecta ALX bed cover, simply twist the actuator knob to release the latch and lift the rear of the cover, folding it forward towards the cab. To drive with the cover in the open position, secure the built-in retaining straps to the bulkhead buckle on both sides and pull the straps tight. Do not drive with the cover unsecured or in a partially open position. To close the bed cover, simply unbuckle the retaining straps and fold the cover rearward towards the tailgate. Regardless if the tailgate is open or closed, the bed cover will latch closed automatically. Well done! Now you're ready to enjoy all the good looks and great benefits the Extang Trifecta ALX has to offer. If you have any questions or want to find out more, please visit extang.com.